Hi everyone, I'm Austin with Full Line Ag and welcome back to another video. So today behind me we have something really cool. It's a FENDT 700 series Gen 6. This is a FENDT 724 Gen 6, so it's brand new. It just arrived 2 days ago and we did our first wash on it, and now here's this video. So now if we take a look at the outside of this new Gen 6 FENDT tractor, it looks pretty much the exact same as the S4 series, but once you get into the cab of these tractors, this is where you see the difference.
There's something in the air.
So here we are on the inside of this FENDT 700 series Gen 6. Look at this beautiful cab. So here we have our first screen, and this is showing us our RPMs as well as our speed, fuel, def levels, engine temperature, kind of our main screen, similar to what was on the S4 series, except it's just a big display. If we come over here, we can see a lot has changed, but it still is very similar to the FENDTs we know and love. The joystick, it still has those go and end functions. It still has your hydraulic controls. However, it has a couple more free assignable buttons. Has your auto steer. And it's got a really good feel to it. Your hand fits in it very nicely, and it feels very natural. If we look at the back side of this joystick, we have our trigger, which is just like on any other FENDTs. It fits very nicely in your hands. It's right at your pointer finger. And then we have another selector, our gear selector, I believe. And then on the side we have a little dial, which I believe is used for changing your cruise controls and upping those slightly on the fly. Just like the other FENDT tractors, it has motion to it to go forward, to go backwards, and it just has a really nice feel. Your hand is not close tight together around something, so all day your hand will get a little sore. This, your hand sits open in a very comfortable design with everything right at your fingertips. So when I look at the inside of this tractor, it is very similar yet different. The thing we're missing is that side panel where we'd have all of our buttons on, and now our buttons are just in better spots. They're more ergonomic, they're closer to your fingers. You don't have to be taking your hand off the joystick to punch buttons. Our hand is on the joystick and we can select from our low to high range. We can select our foot pedal mode, which will be nice if we're going on the fly with the joystick and we want to quickly switch to foot pedal. Just thumb goes down, push it, and then we're going with foot pedal mode. We have our cruise 1 and cruise 2, our engine minimum, our engine maximum, so our two presets that we can select. We have our neutral, as well as we have our TMS, our tractor management system. So these are all exactly the same as the last generation of this cab, except it's all at your fingertips, all right where you can easily access it without taking your hand off this joystick. It's just not right there anymore. It is absolutely incredible. And then if we go over here to what will control our front end loader, we can see there's a lot of movement we can move and program things all into moving the main joystick as well as moving the joystick on your thumb. We can also see that we do have the shuttle button here to shuttle us from forward to reverse, which is absolutely awesome. So if we are going in foot pedal mode, we can be using our loader, hand on the steering wheel, and if we want to go backwards, click that button and we will switch directions. This is a big feature for if you're doing lots of work with your front end loader. And then if we take a closer look over here, we can see our RPMs, we can see our foot pedal limiter for when we're running in foot pedal mode. Just like in the last model of cab on this tractor, we got our remote hydraulics. The big difference between this version and the last version are these are all the same color. We'll be able to see the indicated color from here, and that way we don't have the orange, yellow, blue, green. It's all now just lit up right here. And before we had that big scrolly dial for our 3-point hitch, our PTO, all of that, it is now right here at our fingertips. So we have our PTO engages, we have our 3-point hitches, and then we have some more hydraulics. We can lock out our hydraulics here, and it's just a little bit of a positioning change, but very nice and very comfortable when your arm is sitting on. So going from here to here, it's natural. You're not kind of reaching up and over, you just slide your hand back. This is probably the most notable and the biggest difference is this new 12.1 inch monitor, this touchscreen monitor. It is absolutely beautiful, as well as the monitor coming out of the roof. This thing is really cool, as in if you need more visibility out your side, you can grab this and push it up to the top, get your visibility, and then you can also hit it and it will slide right back down. This monitor is completely customizable, as is your main one. Both extremely simple. They feel and act just like an iPad. So if you're familiar with an iPad, that is just how these monitors function. This cab is still very similar to the last generation in the sense that everything is color coordinated. Everything that is orange is your engine transmission. Anything that is blue is your hydraulics. Anything yellow is your PTO. Anything white is your auto steer and kind of the electronics, as well as the white buttons are programmable buttons. So you can program these to be different functions, and you can change all these white buttons to be whatever you want them to be. So the big thing with this cab that I've really noticed is quality. Everything down to the steering wheel, the leather on the steering wheel, the plastics in the cab, it all just screams quality. Our monitors, the feel that they have, everything is smooth. It just feels very luxurious and very nice. I honestly feel very bad that this is a tractor, because this should be in a museum somewhere where it can get displayed, because this is art. These tractors are gonna get dirty, and when I think about it, I cringe, because I can't stress it enough. You need to get in the cab of one of these and see it for yourself, because it is truly like none other. The one thing I just about forgot in this tractor is the sound system. Too bad because of copyright you guys can't hear it, but we have two big speakers and another one. And look at all these microphones for when you're talking. They are all over this cab. So every single direction you look, when you are on Bluetooth, this thing will pick it up for sure. Like, this is awesome. I wish you could hear this. This thing is so loud. Mike is gonna really love this thing. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. It is truly, truly something to see. I had to jump in my truck and drive down here to see this before it went out to the customer's place, because there is nothing like this. Nothing like this. Stay tuned, because we're having some come in for stock units, so I'll be able to get a bunch more videos and keep you up to date on all that. So thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you in the next one.